We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for in returns for you guys to smash that like button. So here we are with Rdbx, Redbox Entertainment Inc. having an explosive run here towards the second half of the day, towards the end of it. And while that volatility was going on, it wasn't the only stock pushing up higher within the day and within the volatility. The SPY did as well. And our SPY bot since 9:40 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, call options went up 200% plus within minutes to an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to get connected to our Discord bots and the 42 vision indicators to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve. So here we are with Rdbx, and it's actually pushing up towards the end of the day. Now, this happened in the last hour of the day. We need to talk about what's going on here after market hours and how this could affect going into Monday. Could this continue? That's the big question. So before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the two stocks I mentioned this morning. Both of them gave jumps of 3 to 5%, 5 to 10% plus, but one of them turned out to be a home run, and that was PEGY. It was pulling downwards towards the bell when we caught it in the pre-market, and things quickly shifted from white with red borders to red with green borders and a full transition on 42 vision. Extra layer of confirmation with that bull indicator, and it hit a highest point of 40% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We strive for opportunities like these every single day, and we look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Rdbx, Redbox Entertainment Inc. And I know a lot of people are excited about this. This was an explosive move here after going downwards after the last run that happened here on July 25th. Going all the way up to $6 and a slow downward trend, and it finally found a bottom after double bottoming here and hitting the dip area 2 times on 42 vision. This is a big move, and we need to see if this could continue. So we're going to pull up the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, our QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and other bots that are on the way to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. And in today's video, we will also look at the charts with our inflow versus outflow add-on here, so we could see things from the bigger picture and zoom in and see what's going on, how much strength this move probably has. So if we look at it here, we could see that it hit a dip area on 42 vision, which is why we're red borders, and it hit it 4 times in the last several dips, right? You could see it right here. And in the last 2 jumps that actually happened, we got those bull indicators. These did not get bull indicators, so these were pretty weak. These try to come back up, but there's a key difference here. Now this one right here, it did slightly cross over the inflow versus outflow. You could see it there, the midpoint. Once it breaks through, you could see when momentum starts to pick up because inflows are dominating. Now this one right here was basically a fake out because the outflows were dominating and never actually got up. It was a move that happened temporarily, but not strong enough to get things moving. And today, in the charts that we're seeing, yesterday's price action, it went from a dip area, got a bull indicator, full transition on 42 vision, and once it crossed that inflow versus outflow, things started to move upwards pretty quickly. And now they're kind of sitting sideways here based off the 30 minutes. So we're gonna look at this from multiple time frames, and we're gonna break it all down here to see what's going on. But this is a pretty big move. I know a lot of people are excited, and here we are seeing a possible uptrend that can continue, because when you compare this move to the previous one here, the inflows went a lot higher. We're not even halfway towards how high the inflows went last time. Now, is it guaranteed to move exactly the same? No, but it's starting to pick up momentum. The only difference here is it was a straight shot up, and things kind of slowed down here on the 30 minutes. So That's why we're going to look at this from bigger time frames and look at what the charts are showing on 42 vision. The first thing is the 4-hour, right? The 4-hour just crossed. Last time it crossed, momentum picked up and it got that bull indicator and things went all the way up from $3 all the way to $6. Once it starts to kind of pause here and sit sideways, you know that the top is almost coming, or outflows are starting to outweigh the inflows, kind of stagnating things, and you could see the chart having trouble breaking through resistance. That's what the inflow versus outflow allow us to see. The dip areas on 42 vision and the bull indicators are there as extra layers of confirmation, as well as the bear indicators, because you could see this bear indicator popped up a few bars after the outflows crossed here on the 4-hour way back on the 29th of July, and things have continued downward since. This is the first crossover that we're seeing here on the 4-hour, just getting started. We need to see if that momentum can continue, and we want to see a bull indicator pop up that can cancel out that bear indicator and the transitions to continue, because this is a quick transition from red bars to dark green. Super important to keep that in mind. Now on the 1 day here, you could see that things have tried to hold themselves up since the first time it crossed here at $3, went all the way up to $6, slowly going downwards, and it still hasn't crossed the midpoint. You could see that there. Let me go ahead and circle both of them here. As you can see right there, they have not crossed the midpoint, but we want to see this red turn into green and no bear indicator popping up to cancel out this bull indicator. And if anything, it has found support right around the area that bull indicator popped up last time on the 1 day, which was around 405, and we're currently at around 502 at market close. And in the after hours, we're sitting around 450 to 480. Super important. I'm going to be watching the inflows if they could continue, because the last time things ran up, it definitely did this type of behavior. You could see it right there. And as soon as it shifted from red to green and continued to pull away from the midpoint here, things started to pick up momentum, and you could see that there as well. Not guaranteed to move exactly the same, but I'm looking for inflows to have strength, guys. This is super important to know where the money's going, whether it's leaving or entering, and the inflow versus outflow brings that bigger picture type of confirmation. And the bull and bear indicators within the volatility add that extra layer, and then also the process of the dip areas to the rip areas, which this one happened pretty quickly. And then we went from a rip area close to a dip area. It wasn't white with red borders, but we hit red bars consecutively, and we were under the inflows, and now the inflows have been crossed, and they need to continue here to break through resistance levels, which is what we're going to talk about here on the 30 minute. So on the 30 minute, big jump up here. On the 15 minute, it might show like things are pulling back, but the main thing I'm looking for here is for this to stay above the midpoint. We do not want this to cross downwards going into Monday. If not, we want it to switch from red to green and start pulling up higher, and the 30 minute moving with it, because it just got a bear indicator here in the aftermarket hours at around 488. Super important that it breaks above that, stays above that, and cancels it out on the 15 minute. Now, this is much more volatile, so when we zoom out to the 30 minute, no bear indicator just yet. Bull indicator is still holding true, and we want to see this continue to pull upwards. And if it was to go red, that it stays above the midpoint, finds support, and pushes back up, as I like to call it, the next leg up for the next bull run, right? The setup for the next bull run. So the first support here is 443. If that gets broken through, the next level is $4. Those are the two key levels to the downside that I'm watching. I'm going to be watching if a bear indicator pops up here on the 30 minute, or if this bull indicator holds true, and how the inflows continue to react, and if they stay above the midpoint, trying to find support if there is a pullback, or if this green continues and continues to push up higher like it did last time when it went from $3 to $6. Now, to the upside, we want to see this break above 520, and then up here at the highs of 564. If both of those get broken through and things start squeezing as people are anticipating or actually speculating on, not financial advice, just my personal opinion and perspective of what I've seen and the due diligence that I've done and what the charts are showing, then the next level above that would be way up here at the 580s to then get towards the $6 range, and we'll have to see how things react up near $6. Will there be another rejection, or if things are going to continue to push up higher. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.